So today's meals on a budget is lunch, a nice veggie wrap with some soup, tomato soup. There are different ways of creating your lunches, whether you want to make this like a chicken wrap or a veggie wrap. In this case, we use tofu. With our wraps, I basically use salad dressing, a little bit of lettuce, some cheese. In this instance, we use tofu. Now, this could be easily made into any like a regular wrap. You could use chicken, you could use lunch meats if you have that, you could use tuna. You could also make this just a vegetable wrap. You could just put some grated carrots in it. You also could cook some like peppers and onions and carrots and things and make this like a hot wrap. And this cheese that we're using, it's a little bit more expensive than your dairy cheese because I can't have dairy. So this dish could actually be made a little bit cheaper if you're using different products. So the tofu that we got here, I just fried some up with different herbs and spices, just putting a couple tofu in there just for that protein. Now, if you're looking for your lettuces and you only get your lettuce on sale, this could also reduce the cost. I didn't have any lettuce that was on sale, so I went to Costco and got their big bag for about like $8. So it wasn't the cheapest lettuce that you could find, but you could get it cheaper. Now this week there was a special on soup, so it was 57 cents a can, which is awesome. So we ended up just splitting a can of soup for my daughter and I for lunch and had a wrap. If you want to reduce the cost with your tomato soup, you have a choice of using water to make your tomato soup, or you can use milk. I like using milk because I like a thicker soup, but if you want it to use water, it'll just be a bit thinner and it won't cost you anything because it's just coming out of the tap. I like to use the soy milk just to add those extra nutrients to the soup, but also soy milk has a great source of protein. So when you are plant-based diet, then getting your protein where you can is important, and it was quite delicious. Another thing that we like to do is we do like to make our own tomato soup. The reason why I didn't do this for this particular video is because I wanted to kind of give a view on what to make for anyone out there who may not have the opportunity or the time to make homemade tomato soup for lunch. The other thing is too, you can spice up some of this tomato soup by adding something different. Add some red pepper flakes. Sometimes I like to add garlic to this and some seasonings. So if you're looking for a quick, cheap lunch, check out and watch those sale ads. When you see the canned soup go on sale, or the lettuces or the wraps, go and pick them up so that you have them on hand. And the wraps that we used in this video are actually from Costco. So you actually get like 19 wraps for, I think, under $6. So you can see how we broke it down per person for lunch.